fellow Nigerians. Now, I am Frederick Omoimo Doriga, Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. Now, you have observed that PDP governors are now moving to APC. That is the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria, moving to APC, All Progressives Congress. Now, we know that PDP is APC and APC is PDP. They crisscross. But in case you are wondering why these governors are now moving to APC, let me tell you right away. These governors that are moving, they are serving their second and final terms in office. So, the ruling party, APC, has promised them that, look, if you cross to APC, your sins are forgiven. That is, when you join the political party, EFCC will not prosecute you, no matter what you are stealing now. EFCC will give you a soft landing. That is why you see many criminals that have been in government. They are even in the Senate. Just because they joined APC, they are in the Senate, making laws for us. With criminal cases. Some became ministers. Like Akpabio, who had huge criminal cases. Timi Presidia had huge criminal cases, EFCC cases around his neck. And he became a minister of state for petroleum. Akpabio became minister of Niger Delta with his criminal cases. Why? Because they crossed to APC. That is how they mortgage our country. Because of the silence of the people. We are paying for our silence. We are paying for our silence. Say oil, 61 years. We became poverty capital of the world because of some twats. We are silence. That's why the world is mocking Nigerians now, because the people cannot come together on a common platform, speak with one voice against a common enemy. Now, they told these governors that if you cross to APC, your sins are forgiven as far as EFCC is concerned. The second promise they gave to them is that they will give them automatic tickets to the Senate, or they make them ministers. That is how they recycle the leaders, because the youths have refused to take their country, despite their number, despite their strength. Now they are continuing to recycle themselves. So the PDP person you are seeing today that is crisscrossing will be your next minister or senator in 2023. That is it. Because you know the Senate is a playground for retired governors, or those ones that have they just want to become relevant to the system after leading a state of 25 local government areas. You see, they agreed. They now move to become senators representing 6 local government areas. Because their only profession is politics. They cannot run businesses. Looting government money is their job. That's why many of them you see in the Senate or as governors, they are ritualists, certificate forgers, husbands to underage girls, election riggers. That is what they are. Many of them. Those are what we call excellencies, distinguished senators. Now they do that. Why? Because Nigerians continue, the oppressed continue to divide themselves with religion, north, south, east, west, and all that. We fight separately. No state, no tribe in Nigeria can fight this battle alone. No tribe. You will see. You will see. Because of our inability to cooperate, new pharaohs will arise in 2023. Buhari chastised Nigerians with whips. But verily, verily, I tell you, he that cometh after Buhari will chastise you with scorpions. The big question is this. We may not have 2023 elections. We may have 2023 elections. But if we have 2023 elections, are we prepared? The youths, are you prepared? I'm not a youth. I'm not a youth. I'm over 50 years. I'm fighting for my children. When you see me talk, when you see me write, I want nothing from government. But I want everything for my children. And for you, youths. Because it's your country. It's too painful that we live abroad, we see everything here, but everything that is happening in our country is directly opposite to what thrives in normal societies. Christmas time, mayor of my district sends money to us, just like every family, to help join, do your Christmas shopping. Like, just like local government chairman in Nigeria. And I'm a foreigner in another country. September, when children resume school, mayor sends us money to join, do shopping for children that are resuming in school. Why can we not enjoy this in our country? Children receive salary. Some of their salaries is more than the 30,000 naira so-called minimum wage in Nigeria. Some states even pay 18,000 minimum. Oh my God. Even Kano State pays 18,000 minimum wage. The newspaper allowance for a Nigerian senator every month is 1.2 million naira. That is the salary of 62 workers in Kano State. Nigerians, when shall we be tired of this? Nigeria is waiting for Nigerians. Nigeria is waiting for Nigerians. The problem we have in Nigeria is not the name, whether it was given by Frederick Lugard's wife or anybody, or 1914 amalgamation. That is not our problem. Our problem is bad leadership. Who will not be proud to be a Nigerian? With all of our natural resources, these developed countries who are living, do they have what we have? We cannot harness what we have. We cannot harness what we have. Even Chinese are coming to our country to explore gold illegally. Because we don't know what we have. Even what we have, we don't know how to harness it. Why? Because the people are silent. To the few persons that are stealing, sponsoring terrorism, looting, they borrow money in our names and loot that same money in their names. And we are silent. We're talking about tribes, religion. See how they brainwash youths in the north. They don't protest. They don't join protest because they brainwash them. Just few politicians are sharing in the north. The day the northerners will wake up and join the rest of the country, that is the day we all shall be free. Because the poverty, the insecurity, the poor education, everything is worse in the north. Yet they don't protest. Just religion. They want to protest. It is only when you mention religion that they are interested. You said they brainwash the people. All the northern presidents, which one have they, have they benefited the north? So, now, INEC is now registering voters. Whether 2023 will come or not, that is, we cannot predict. But it is good to do what politicians are doing now. They are strategizing. They are now registering their people secretly. Please, go and register and get your PVC, whether you use it or not. Don't say our votes don't count. If your votes don't count, why do they campaign? Why do they buy your votes during election? Why? Please, get the PVC first. Let's not discuss whether the election will hold or not. But the fact is that, are we ready for a revolution before election? Or an election without a revolution for the continuation of the oppression? Food for thought. Cannot continue like this, complaining on social media when a few persons are destroying our country. We keep silent, and at the end of the day, we argue with ourselves, insult ourselves on social media. Oppressors have left social media for us. No.